Okay, humanity. All right. I want to show you guys what I've been working on. All right. So here's my Russian dolls. I got them all primed up. There's 7 of them. I picked 7 for the 7 constellations. The 7 constellation with suns, the 32 powers. That's why I picked that. And I wanted to show you guys what I found today in Goodwill for $1.97. And I picked it because it has a lot of astrology knowledge, man. I couldn't believe all that astrology stuff that I saw here. You see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 constellation with suns, the 32 powers, you see. X marks their spot. That's where we live at. And when you look at our astrology map, that's Hope, the 28 power, the yellow sun constellation. It's always located on the X, on the cross. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see, 6. Let me count this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's the 6 points. You have to understand these points and everything. I already explained that on my videos. For you new people on my page, before you comment, watch all my videos, learn, do your homework, because everything that you're seeing out there, all those videos made by people, they are primitive people. They do not understand astrology knowledge. They do not understand that all the religious Bibles, God is a fictional character. He's not real. Okay, God, G7, you see, the 7 constellation with suns. O, 15 passages of the Renaissance solar system, that's in the 16th chapel, and the Aztec temple as well, and an Egyptian temple. And D, the 4 elements. So all those people trying to explain to you what's going on, everything on planet Earth, first they have to understand the astrology knowledge. And that's what I tell people. Don't ever listen to anyone, not even me. Once you study the astrology, you will see that all the stories from all the cultures around the world, from past, present, and future, is all astrological knowledge. Once you study the astrological, you will see that all these stories repeat. It's just a warning and what happens to the human civilization, what happens to us, how we change, how we shed our skin. All right. So let's keep moving. Here, look, we got the 4. Okay, the four seasons, the 4 elements. All right. The 4 horsemen from the apocalypse has many names, many stories. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 points. So right here we're gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me turn it around. 10, 11, 12. You see? And 13 right there. Ain't that beautiful, man? Oh, look at that big. My wife has a big butt like that. That's what I like. I love big, beautiful women. You know, I like all type of women, but I like girls with meat in their. You know what I mean? I like girls with meat. So, women's with meat. Now again, remember, this is also in the Sumerians, where you see the child drinking from their breast. You know what I mean? Again, and the Mary has the same thing. So it's all the same knowledge. It's just everything that is old, the new civilization, they're doing new again to mess with the human mind. They don't tell you the truth, all right? So I hope you guys enjoy that. So let's keep moving on. So what's going on here? What did I do here? So why do I have 7? Okay, here. This is what's going on. Okay, when you watch the mind control on TV is bullshit. Anything you watch on the History Channel, bullshit, because they just care about their ratings. They don't care about teaching humanity the truth. First wave. Okay, this is in the beginning, 12,000 years ago. Okay, Titans, elongated skulls. I've seen a lot of videos of this. They discover these skulls, and they're all elongated. It reminded me of the movie Enemy Mine. So it's like, man, I wonder if that reptile, the giant reptile that was about 60 feet tall or taller, that's the way they look like, the first species. But I'm not sure. I'm just telling you, I'm giving you a good example. Now again, remember, when Earth goes around, we have 10,000 years of light, 2,000 years of darkness, all right? So in this time, these giants did not have to go underground. They will froze and they will unfroze, all right? it's like, like a fish. You know how you freeze a fish, then when you're on top, they start moving again. That's in the first ones. So then I think on the second one is when things started to change. All right, it was a new different species, another type of reptile, and that was in 24,000 years ago. All right, not 24,000 years ago. This is the beginning, wave 1, wave 2, 24,000 years. All right, so Titans 30 feet tall. Now when people say, oh, when they read the Bible, Noah flood, now remember, Noah flood is astrology knowledge. That never happened on Earth. The truth is that the human civilization, Earth cleans out the parasites. I see humanity as parasites, right? So Earth cleans itself out from the parasites. So everything gets transmuted through the ice age, all right? So when in the third day, this is Pisces, it's connected to the constellation Sirius. That's when all the ice starts to melt, okay? Because we have 10,000 years of light. So that means that all those things that were frozen and their DNA started to change. And you know how you used to freeze a fish and that couldn't happen no more. So most of those things became mountains. You know how you would put a piece of meat in the freezer and it's been there for so long and it's like a rock. Same thing, these became rocks, fossils. Okay, you have to understand that. It's not because, when I tell people I'm not a scientist, I mean I'm not an elite scientist, because when you look at these scientists, they call themselves scientists, just because they have a degree telling them they're scientists. Not. All those 99% of scientists on the planet Earth are elites, not elites, are programmed to think inside the box. They're brain dead. Okay, they don't understand anything. You were taught to think one way, and that's it. But the elite children, the old world governments are in this illusion, all right, to give you a fake education, a fake religion. That's old world leaders are doing this, all right, to society, all right. So if you think it's not true, it's true. This is what they're doing. They're keeping people asleep, all right. So here we go. Wave 3, 36,000 years. Okay. So we got wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. In the beginning, 12,000 years, then 24,000 years, then 36,000 years. These were the first human, like giants. All right. They weren't that they were giants. They were 22 feet tall. Okay. The first giant man. All right. Then again, here's when the elongated skulls humans came into the picture. Because all around the planet Earth, from all the cultures around the world, you will see these elongated skulls, right? Everywhere. So that's wave 4, 48,000 years ago, okay? You see? 15 feet tall, all right? 50 feet tall to taller, all right? They were probably to 22 feet tall. These are the ones who built all the pyramids, all right? When you look at the Egyptian pyramids, you look at the paintings, you will see the giants. These are the ones who carry two stones and they will place it, all right? This is how they built the pyramids all around the world, right? The pyramid represents the earth, right? The tower. When you read the Tower of Babel, that's what it represents. All the pyramids around the planet Earth represents the Tower of Babel. That represents the earth. Well, because Earth goes around, it goes 365 days around the yellow sun, you see, and it creates it's like a pyramid. So in wave 5, that's where we at right now. So this 48,000 years, that's when we came out of the ice age in the end of Capricorn. All right. So we will go to the age of Aries. So that's be 4950. So it's been 50,000 years. So 60,000 years is when we finish the age of Capricorn. All right, and Aquarius. Then will be the new species. Those are the grays. Everybody call grays aliens and everything. That will be the new children of the suns. Okay, so now the first children of the suns are the 8 suns. Wave 1 was 12,000 years. Then wave 2, 28,000 years. Then wave 3, 36,000 years. Wave 4, 48,000 years. Wave 5, 60,000 years. Is when we finish everything. Then wave 6, the new, okay, 76,000 years. There will be a new kind, another new kind. We keep getting smaller and smaller but smaller. That's why I chose the Russian dolls. All right, to do, and I'll be putting in the bottom of the Russia girls all the information. So I hope this taught you guys a little bit, you know. Okay, I'm gonna be putting symbols behind the dolls the same way as this one has a lot of symbols and everything. I'm gonna try to do the same thing with those. So now you know that all the Bibles or your religious Bible is all an illusion. It's not real, all right? It's astrology knowledge. Anybody that does not know what the God really translate to, there is an astrology. God, the God from the Bible is fictional, it's not real. You understand? We all are goddesses. We all gods and goddesses, right? But I always tell myself I'm more than a god because, you know, I'm the universe experiencing itself. So here's how I decided to draw the first one. All right. So the first Titan. All right. 56 tall or taller. All right. The mountains are them. Every time you see a mountain, just picture them. That's how they die. The first, see? Drew that one. It's a female. Okay, 30 feet tall or taller. Okay. Now remember, the stones and everything is them. They're fossils. Giants, big. The first tall human, 20 feet tall or taller. Here's come from the Aztecs. Okay, 48,000 years ago. 50 feet tall or taller. Now I'm going to give you guys the other one. That's me. I'm going to draw myself with a Superman because in the beginning I was always making my videos with a Superman shirt. Alright, when I was growing on consciousness, when I was learning a lot. Then again, on the next wave, this is wave 5, wave 6. The grays. When the other women go underground to live in the age of Capricorn and Aquarius in 8,000 years. Okay, we have 8,000 years to go to reach the age of Capricorn and Aquarius. So all those people will go live underground after several hundreds of years. They'll be giving birth to the new species. So we be living next to one another. Okay. Then by the time when we go again to the underground, it would be the end of our skin, and they will be running the earth alone with the new species again. Then they will be running alone with them. Okay. So see. So anytime you watch any movies and sci-fi or in the History Channel, I think I already said this, but when they talk about 64 million years ago, that's all a lie. We've only been here for 50,000 years so far. All right. So look at my chart. I have everything for you guys already. The numbers, just in case I messed up on the numbers. Just look at that chart that I created. All right. So now remember, we have 200 years of climate change. Nuclear summer, nuclear winter, all right? Everything is, the fourth season has more power, all right? And this has something to do with our DNA, all right? Every millennium cycle, this happens, and that affects the food that we eat and everything. And that, you know, messes with our DNA. So, and to them people, love the truth. You don't ever have to believe me. You study nature, and the numbers never lie. All right? Nature, numbers never lie. Humans cannot rig nature, but humans can rig the voting system. All right? Humans can rig elections. Humans can rig your mind. Humans can do so many things. Man can do that to one another. But man can never rig nature numbers. All right? And to them people, bye-bye.